yours?
Yes.
Okay. And you're with Long Beach?
I'm with the Long Beach Coalition for Good Jobs and a Healthy Community.
Okay, now what happened here that I noticed something about whistleblowers?
Yeah, there were 5 hotel workers that have worked here for anywhere between 2 and 5 years. They spoke out against their working conditions here at the hotel. Some of them, you know, they would work 7 days straight. They were getting paid under the table. Their working conditions here were horrible. They had, these 5 workers were responsible for cleaning all the checked out rooms. So it was the hardest workload of a housekeeper. A housekeeper's job is very, very tough. And so when they went to the housekeeping to try to fix the issue, they were fired. All 5 of them were let go. These workers also conducted interviews with state agencies about being paid under the table. So this hotel, who prides itself for being a Long Beach hotel, Long Beach community member, has been paying workers under the table for who knows how long. And so as taxpayers, that's problematic.
Okay, so isn't there a law in Long Beach about unionizing, about the unions in the hotel?
There's not a law about unions in the hotel. Workers have the right to organize free of intimidation.
Okay.
These workers have not been able to do that, to organize free of intimidation.
They were under contractors?
These 5 workers were under a different contractor. So when they were hired by the hotel, they were never told that. They came in, they got a job, they were just, you know, taking their name and their phone number, and that was it.
Okay.
Some of them didn't find out till the end of the year that they were being paid by another company. No health care, no days off, no sick time, and several dollars less than other housekeepers doing the same thing.
So there are other housekeepers here who are not union? I mean, who are union? Or?
There are no housekeepers here that are union.
So why do they have housekeepers pay under the table on a contractor?
Well,
because it was cheaper?
It's cheap. And HEI is known for going the cheap route. This is a company that tries to cut corners at every cost, meanwhile pocketing more for themselves, buying more hotels nationwide, and cutting out the community.
All right.
So the city of Long Beach has subsidized tourism in the downtown area to the tune of almost $1 billion since the mid-'80s. What that means is that hotels are getting off without paying taxes. They're on city land. The Hyatt is one of the ones that has the most tax subsidies to the tune of $80 million. And what this community came together around was the simple concept that if taxpayers are footing the bill, taxpayers should get a community benefit in return. Community benefits in other cities have been living wages. They've been local hire with zip codes that have the highest poverty rates. It's been childcare. It's been a million different things. And that's what this community came together around. The city here is still very not friendly to workers. We have very few champions in this city, but we're building a strong community to make sure that we can talk about the issues.
So tell me about this living wage.
So living wage is the concept that if you work hard, you deserve to get paid a living wage and work one job to support your family. In Long Beach, that wage would equal somewhere around $14.85 for the cost of living. So it takes into account cost of living. And that, you know, workers here, the workers that were just fired, we're getting paid $8.25. So when you talk about investing not only in workers, but you want to see the city revitalized, pay workers a living wage. In LAX, every dollar living wage that was paid to those workers equaled $4 back in the community at little shops. And so that's one thing the city could really do to make sure that, you know, workers are getting treated fairly and the city is revitalized. It's not a big thing to ask for a return on our investment.
Very. Yo vine tarde. Sí. ¿Qué pasó con usted?
Pues fuimos.
Sí.
Fuimos 5 trabajadoras que nos tiraron el trabajo por la basura. La basura por ir a hablar, que no nos gustaba el horario que teníamos, porque que ya no estuvieran jugando con nosotros, porque jugaban en que vénganse ni hora no, y nos quitaban, no nos respetaban el sketch de trabajo, y ya últimamente la manager nos amenazaba que si no íbamos nos iba a quitar el sketch. Entonces por ir a hablar a recursos humanos fue que nos corrieron, nos despidieron a las 5 personas.
support of the Hilton workers, and let HEI know what you think of them.